According to all the internet experts, here is the number one way that you can determine if renting is better than buying from a month-over-month cost perspective. The internet savants of the world have decided one thing, and this is it. If you want to buy a home and you're trying to determine the area you live in, if it's too expensive, this is how you can help calculate to figure out which one actually makes the most sense. Should you rent or should you buy? There's a rule out there called the rule of 8.71. The rule works like this, is what typically the national average is going to assume is that 1.1% of the home's value is going to be the annual property taxes. So again, this is dependent on the area because I live in North Idaho. Up here where I'm at, a 3-bed, 2-bath on a quarter of an acre, the property taxes are about $2,000 a year. If you were to take that home and drop it into Seattle or San Francisco, you're probably looking closer to $15,000 plus per year. So you kind of have to take a couple averages when you're doing quick math. So the national average is 1.11%. You then take the annual estimated cost of homeowners insurance and annual upkeep and maintenance of just straight 1%. This is also tied to the home's value. So whether it's $300,000 or $1 million, 1% of whatever that home's value is. Stick with me here. We're now at 2.1% in total. This is where the internet savant place comes in because they say the cost of capital with interest rates the way they are right now is 6.6%, which means your money month over month, your capital needs to be taken into account in this calculation as well. So 6.6 plus 1% homeowners insurance and annual maintenance plus the 1.11% annual average property tax gives us a total of 8.71%. This is where the rule of 8.71 comes in. Now, I hear you. Come on, Aaron, wrap this video up. Here's what you do. If you're looking to determine if it's better to rent or buy in the current market that you live in, and again, this is subject to anywhere. You can do it in Austin, Texas. You can do it in Miami, Florida. You can do it anywhere that you feel you're going to rent or buy. And take whatever home you're looking at. Let's say it's $1 million home. Let's just talk easy numbers. $1 million times 8.71% is going to give you an annual total $87,100. You then take that $87,100 and divide it by 12. Again, this is encompassing the cost of capital, the average annual property taxes, and the 1% for homeowners insurance and maintenance, which is going to give you a monthly cost of $7,258. Now, if you were to take that exact same home, literally the exact same house, and approach the owner and said, hey, instead of buying this house, could I just rent it? And they say, yes, sure, you can rent it. It's $6,500 per month. Well, in that scenario, it's better to rent because the 8.71% rule will tell you anything below $7,258 is a good deal for you. If they come back and say, you can rent it, it's $8,500 a month, then the rule of 8.71 will tell you it's better for your money if you buy it. Now, this isn't an end-all, be-all rule that you have to follow. It's just a rule of thumb. If you're out home shopping, maybe you're in a new market, maybe you're traveling, hey, what would it cost to live here? Take a $500,000 home, multiply it by 8.71%, and that would be the cost of ownership. Divide it by 12, there's your monthly cost. Take that monthly cost, and if you can rent the home for less than that, then it makes sense to rent it. If renting it is more than that monthly cost, then it makes sense to buy it if you know you're going to be in the area for a few years. If you take nothing else away from the video, 8.71%. Use it, don't use it. It's just a rule of thumb to help you make it the best decision for you and help you determine in a market based on wherever you are in the country if it's better to rent or buy.